Hi everyone, this is Mary with Sayer Seer. Thanks for stopping by. This is your daily channeled or tarot card reading for August 28th, 2020. I hope you're doing well. Basically, if you need any information about booking a reading, and I would love to do a reading for you. Just go to the information box, my schedule and the menu is all that on my website. So as I stutter along here, Thank you. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and get started. Start with a few cards. Contest. Okay, we'll do 2 cards here. And recharge. So let's look at contest. All right, so 74, that's an 11. And then 78 is a 15, which is 6. I'm not real familiar with 6, but some of the readers say it means harmony, but recharge. So let's talk about contest first. Be yourself fully, and you are without compare. A true winner of the only contest that matters. It seems like it should be a rhyme, right? So, be yourself fully, and because you are without compare, you are the only one that is like you. So we should not be comparing ourselves with others, because we should only be challenging ourselves and comparing our lives with ourselves. Okay, recharge. When the pace of life becomes too hectic, know to slow down, be mindful, and go with the flow. Okay, so let's go with the flow, the recharge card. There's water here, and the water is calm. Well, it's a tapestry, but so calm waters, that's our emotions, okay? Recharging, why is that important? It's because it gets us to a place of calm again. And so many people will try to compete with us because maybe they feel like they're not enough, and they forget to compare themselves with only themselves. Because the world outside is all about competition. It's about keeping us in a place of chaos. So being mindful to recharge when we're feeling that energy, that chaotic energy going to our sacred space, right? Will help us to see things for what it truly is, and to go back to what's important. What is important with us should be peace first, peace within ourselves, within our souls. And then everything else is much easier. That's why they say after you slow down and you find your peace, then things look different. They always do. But most decisions or responses can have time to wait. Sometimes we just get caught up in the energy. Or we're manipulated. We're allowing ourselves to be manipulated, and that is a place of that may need reflection. All right, so I have temptation here. I have 8 of air, and both are reversed. I have 5 of water. Some people, this was not intended to be read upside down, but all readers do their own thing with their deck. So I always read upside down, because I feel like I miss information if I don't. So 5 of water here on the recharge, and then Hangman reverse. So under contest, we have temptation. So it's hard to overcome temptation when we're competing with others. It's like if one is led or in their ego state a lot of the time, they will allow their ego to choose. So that way they give in to temptation. But the important thing is to look at temptation for what it is, that it's a diversion. And that it should be, we like things, we want things, but it's important not to allow others or things we want to rule us, right? 8 of air is understanding that we have the ability to take ourselves out of this place of obsession, that we hold ourselves. We're the ones that do it to ourselves. We can say, well, it's the whatever substance or whatever person's fault, but whose life is it? It's always going to come back to whose decision was it to pick up that phone or go down, go into the liquor store or whatever it is. Whose choice was it? So it is about choices, and it is about, once we only compete with ourselves, that we will not give our power away. If we compete with others, we'll say, well, you had this or you had that, and we've already given our power away. As soon as we say you instead of I, then we've already lost it. So I know I said that twice, but I sometimes I'm being led to do that. Recharge. So let's talk about the hectic life and slowing down and being mindful. Let's be mindful about our emotions, about our regrets, about, our pain and loss. Sometimes we need to sit in it and deal with how it feels, okay? Many of us have an inability to sit we just want out of it. We just want to change directions. We just want a quick fix. We don't want to feel it. And so we resist being in this hangman position where we sit in it until we feel better. How does that happen? Well, we look at it from a different angle. Why is this pain here? Why was the regret here? Why is this loss here? Maybe it was to redirect us. Maybe it was a life's lesson. Maybe it was for us to see how it felt to be treated that way or a certain way. It depends on the individual situation. But if the hangman is in reverse, he's resisting the new information. They're looking at it from a new perspective. And the new perspective is important. Okay. Now we're just going to do a couple more cards here. I am accepting, and I relate in peace, okay? So I'm accepting would be, to me, I'm accepting to what I've been doing. I'm accepting to that maybe I've been competitive and that this has taken me away from myself. I'm accepting that I've been worried about what other people think more than what my heart wants and what my soul and how I'm truly living my life. If I'm living in the right way, in the way I feel down deep I should be living, Maybe it's not even down deep, there's something more. There's like in how I came here to live. It's something like that. So I'm accepting where I'm at in my place in time because why is that important? It's important because we need to be honest about where we're at. So then we can make real changes. If we're in denial about where we're at, we don't want to integrate or look at things from a different perspective, we'll keep repeating the same cycles. And they will probably get worse until they're unbearable. Until we say, okay, I give. And, we're just sitting on the floor crying and say, what do I need to do? So, okay. So moving forward, this other stack here, I relate in peace. So this is coming back to a peaceful place. See, they talk about being, slow down, be mindful, getting to this place of peace. Then you know what the answers are. But you don't know the answers where you're sitting in regret and you're resisting any emotion. The peaceful place is going to allow the emotions to just like water spill over you, splash up against you, until the water goes, until the emotions leave. But it'll allow you to sit in it, in your emotions and understand more than you could ever imagine, okay? Not only understanding how we feel, but through our own reflection of our emotions, we're able to connect with others. But if we deny ours, we deny others, right? Say, how can you feel that way, but when we're not feeling anything at all? Okay? Well, I love you, and I'm going to leave you with that because, again, these are like 6 or 7 cards, 8 cards, and it's a lot of info. So happy Friday. Pretty sure the 28th is going to be Friday. I love you guys so much, and take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.